Hello, Ilelami here. I'm a DevRel at GetBlock. Today we are going to be looking at how to make use of one of our new products, which is the Wallet Risk Check API. Before we build this particular product, we noticed that there have been a lot of scams just by interacting with wallet address directly. I mean, it's really annoying because if we are making any transaction traditionally, if I'm making any transaction with an account, we tend to verify if this particular account is correct. But when it comes to Web3, we notice that you don't always do all this verification. And that way, we've seen a lot of people lose their funds to scams, fraud. And we come together as GetBlock to say, no, we want to limit this problem by creating the wallet. By creating address audits, which has 3 sub-service in it. One, which is the Wallet Risk Check API. We have the Repo Check API, and we have the Wallet Audit API. And this you'll see in the coming videos. But for this, we are going to be building a pre-transaction screening gates using the Wallet Risk Check API. This is a function that lets you verify wallets before swap, withdraw, or payout. And this is how the process is going to look like. One is going to send the wallet through the wallet risk check endpoint, read the fraud probability if it's low, medium, or high, collect 19 forensic flags, including permission, theft, check sanction data using the OFAC match, and then return. If this wallet is saved to interact with, it's going to show allow. If it's not saved, it's going to show block. And then failed if there is an error along the line. So let's get right into it. So before we go into the tutorial itself, I want you to come over to this particular repository and clone this repo. This repo contains all our tutorial guides code that you can also clone and make use of anytime you want. And once you've done cloning this particular repository, now let's go get our wallet risk API. So once you've already cloned that particular repository, I want you to head over to account.getblock.io in your dashboard. You click on this icon that shows product, and then you click on address of audit. Here you can also check the risks via the UI, but in our case, we are making use of the API. And here you click on create, you click on manage API key, then you click on add key. Please note you are only entitled to 5 API key per account and 3 trial per day. So once you've exhausted the 3 trial per day, that is it. So ensure to keep this API key safe and securely. Now let's go to the tutorial. So once you've done cloning that particular repository, I want you to navigate through this folder called Wallet Risk Gates by doing cd wallets. Now we are in the folder itself. Then once you've copied your API key, come over to this .env and save your API key. Then here you notice that we have three files, and I'm going to be starting with the screen.js. So what this particular code base does is it collects the it's called the risk check endpoint and return the unwrapped result. So it is going to throw 4.1 or 4.3 if there is an error. Maybe you did not save your API key, you did not call it. You can see it here. We call our API key here. See it here. console API key equals to process. And if the API key is not saved, it's going to throw this error that sets your GetBlock key in your environment. But if it's saved, it's going to check it here, and these are the two parameters it's going to take, which is the address and the network. You can refer to our documentation to see the available network we have for this particular API. Okay, for this particular API, it only supports 5 network, which is Ethereum, BNB Smart Chain, Base, Polygon, and Tron. And in the coming days, we are going to increase our supported network. Now that you know the supported network, so after we make a wallet risk check endpoint, then inside this get.js, we import this particular function, which is the check wallet from the screen.js. And then once we import it, we validate our probability fraud. Here you can see it. If it's 0.7 means it's high, because the probability fraud checks between range is 0 to 1. So if it's 0 to 0.7, that means it's high, and if it's 0.3, that means it's medium. But if it's way below 0.3, then it's going to return low. And then also, this is also going to decide whether a wallet may transact or fail. Then it's going to check the wallet, from the previous file, that's the check wallet function. It's going to call it, verify it, run it against the sanction. And then once it's done, it's going to return the results of the status, probability fraud, if it's sanctioned or not, and then other flags. And also, after that, this is where you get to pass the wallet address itself. Here you can easily call, if you're using a wallet connect from ThoughtWeb or from I think Wallet Connect, all you just have to do is to call the function and just equate it here. So once the person connects to your dApp, it will automatically run it, and if they want to carry out a transaction, it's going to tell them if they can proceed or if they cannot. I hope you understand this. So here, let's just do a quick check if this particular wallet is safe to transact with or not. And we're going to do load index.js. Now, can you see the status return fraud? Then the fraud probability, which is very, very high, is 0.9. Sanctioned, no. Flag, no. So that means the transaction is blocked. I hope you find this very helpful. So now head over to account.getblock.io and start using the wallet check risk API.